all, welcome to my channel. My name is Niranjara Veda. I am INFJ spiritual coach. Today I'm going to talk about 5 ways where INFJ unconsciously leak their energy. If you're an INFJ and you often feel exhausted even when you haven't physically done much, this video may explain why. You might spend the entire day thinking, helping, listening, planning, understanding people, and then wonder, why am I so tired? Why did I even do? What did I even do today? The problem may not be that you have low energy. You may be leaking your energy in places you don't even notice. Today, I'm going to share the top 5 ways INFJs unconsciously leak energy and what you can do instead. Number 1, absorbing everyone's emotions. INFJs tend to be highly attentive to emotional cues. Someone enters the room differently, their voice changes, their expression changes, they become quieter, and suddenly your brain starts asking, what's wrong? Did I do something? Are they okay? Should I help them? And sometimes the other person hasn't even asked for your help, but you have already started emotionally processing their experience. This is where empathy can turn into exhaustion. Try replacing how can I fix what they're feeling with can I notice what they are feeling without taking responsibility for it. You can understand someone's emotions without carrying them home with you. One thing that helped me in this point of absorbing others people's energy is as being a highly intuitive and highly sensitive person, I can absorb someone else's energy and I release it from my body. I take few breaths and I sense the feeling, and sometimes I name it, like they are feeling angry, I feel sad for them. I wish they know how to do it. If I am in their place, I would not do it that way. This helps us to bring our energy back to our things that we wanted to do with our energy, instead of using our energy for tracking their emotions and trying to fix them. Number 2, overthinking people and conversations. Number 2 is replaying conversations. When I meant overthinking people and conversations is replaying conversations. Have you ever had a conversation that lasted 10 minutes but your brain continued discussing it for 3 hours? You remember their exact words, their facial expression, their tone, and then you start creating different interpretations. Maybe they meant this, maybe I shouldn't have said that, maybe they are upset with me. This can be a huge energy leak because the conversation is happening once in reality but repeatedly inside your mind. When you notice yourself doing this, ask, do I have new information or am I simply creating new interpretations? If you don't have new information, you don't necessarily need another analysis. Sometimes the healthiest thing an INFJ can do is say, I don't know and I don't need to know right now. When I am replaying conversations, I usually try to notice my feelings. What am I feeling about that situation? Sometimes I have difficulty trying to identify my own feelings when conversations are not too pleasant. I have difficulty tuning to my own emotions. So I ask myself, what am I feeling in that place? And I feel that feeling and try to let that conversation go. Meditation really helped me a lot. Meditation gives us power to just drop that thought and go for another thought or another emotion that is positive. You always have a choice and you're free to choose your thoughts. And number 2 is there are some conversations that we process or we are hard on ourselves unconsciously thinking that it is our fault that it did not turn up the way you hoped for, or it was unpleasant. And sometimes journaling my dreams help me exactly identify what happened in there, and is it my task to worry, or is it their task to integrate their immature behavior. And using separation of tasks and alternate psychology, uh, I can help and identify my tasks and identify what is the other person's task, and I can sleep peacefully knowing that I have done my task and I took care of my own tasks. Sometimes it is very hard for INFJs to unconsciously leak their energy replaying these conversations. Uh, amount of knowledge can help you in this process, but you can try, and you can get better day by day, and mastery is not achieved in a day. You can practice, and you can improve from yesterday to today, and from today to tomorrow, and that's how you can progress in life. Now, number 3, trying to save or fix people. Number 3 is a big one, trying to save people. INFJs can see potential in people. You may see the person they could become. You may understand why they behave the way they do. You may see their childhood wounds, their fears, their insecurities, and because you understand them, you may feel responsible for helping them change. But here is something important: understanding someone doesn't mean you are responsible for transforming them. You can give advice, you can support someone, you can love someone, but ultimately their choices belong to them. A very powerful question for an INFJ is: did this person ask me to solve this? Or did I automatically take responsibility? Sometimes your energy returns the moment you give someone their responsibility back. And sometimes people, uh, immature people who are not used to asking help in a healthy way, might try to shift blame onto INFJ, because they are not, INFJ is not usually, who used to help them is not helping them, and it is INFJ's fault. And in those cases, you can simply communicate a boundary, like, I felt hurt when you said these things, what do you think, and then leave the states of immature nature to integrate back to themselves. Number 4, saying yes when you actually mean no. Number 4 is saying yes when your body is saying no. INFJs often don't want to disappoint people. So you say, sure, no problem, I can do it, it's okay. But internally, you're thinking, I really don't have the energy for this. And eventually, resentment appears. The problem isn't always that people are taking your energy. Sometimes we are giving it away before anyone even asks for it. So before saying yes, pause. You don't have to answer immediately. Try, let me think about it and get back to you. That 5-second pause can completely change your relationship with your own boundaries. And number 5, living in your head instead of your body. And number 5 may be the biggest one, living in your head. INFJs can spend enormous amount of time thinking about the future, relationships, meaning, purpose, spirituality, other people emotions, and what everything means. But your body is experiencing something much simpler. Maybe you're hungry, maybe you're tired, maybe you need movement, maybe you need silence, maybe you need sunlight. Maybe you simply need to stop thinking for 10 minutes. So ask yourself throughout the day, what is my body asking for right now? Not what should I do, not what would be ideal, just what does my body need? That question can bring you out of your mental world and back into the present. This is a very funny and tricky concept. I used to do this all the time, like thinking future relationships and scenarios, and thinking what would I be doing in next 3 years or 4 years, and going far ahead to the future. While this free thinking is very good, sometimes our body is also trying to tell us something parallelly. Just pause for a few seconds and ask what your body is saying, and it will help you a lot in taking care of your own physical body. Sometimes when I get a sinus headache or ear pain or a migraine, instead of me feeling that pain, I used to avoid that pain, and I used to think about future scenarios and what could go wrong in the future and how can I fix that. And in the end, what I'm doing is I'm subconsciously running away from my own pain. So I take few deep breaths, I focus on my body, I ask what it needs, I give the body what it needs, and it helped me a lot to heal my body fastly after postpartum. And this is the video, guys. If you like my video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I offer one-on-one spiritual coaching and healing services. If you need one-on-one coaching and healing services to transform your inner life so that your outer life merely reflects back your true essence, you can always email me at nirantraveda@gmail.com saying I'm ready. Thank you for watching my video. See you later. Bye bye.